Gellert Grindelwald. The name itself would one day strike fear into the hearts of witches and wizards, but before the darkness there was a boy. Born into a prestigious magical family, young Gellert possessed an undeniable charm and a brilliant mind. Magic flowed through him, potent and wild. He excelled in his studies at Durmstrang Institute. His professors saw a prodigy. They saw the potential for greatness. There was a spark of mischief in Gellert, a hunger for knowledge that bordered on obsession. He devoured ancient texts, fascinated by the darker aspects of magic. He questioned the established boundaries, seeking power beyond the conventional. Yet even then, a flicker of idealism remained. He dreamt of a world free from the constraints of the international statute of secrecy, a world where magic reigned supreme. He yearned for understanding. He sought connection. He craved a world where his power wouldn't be feared but celebrated. This desire, this longing for something more would shape his destiny. But for now, it was just a seed waiting for the right moment to bloom. Fate, it seemed, had a plan for Gellert Grindelwald. It led him to Godric's Hollow, to the doorstep of the Dumbledore family. There he met Albus, a young wizard as brilliant and extraordinary as himself. They were kindred spirits, two sides of the same dazzling coin. Their connection was immediate, electric. They spent their days lost in animated discussions about magic, philosophy, and the future. They shared a vision, a dream of a new world order. They believed that wizards were superior to muggles, destined to guide and rule. But where Albus saw a benevolent leadership, Gellert envisioned something bolder, something more absolute. He argued that power was the key to achieving their goals, the means to shatter the old ways and forge a new path. Their conversations were a whirlwind of ideas, a clash of perspectives that fueled their ambition. They challenged and inspired each other, pushing the boundaries of their magical abilities. For a brief, glorious summer, they were inseparable. They were the best of friends, the closest of confidants. They were two young men on the cusp of greatness, unaware of the darkness that lurked just around the corner. Fate, however, is a fickle mistress. She often whispers of greatness while concealing the path of destruction it paves. It was during their time together that Gellert stumbled upon a prophecy, an ancient text that spoke of a powerful wizard destined to rule the world. The words resonated within him, awakened a sense of destiny he had never known. The prophecy became his obsession. He studied its every word, convinced it spoke of him. He saw himself as the chosen one, destined to break the chains that bound magic and lead his kind to a new era. This belief, fueled by ambition and validated by the prophecy, began to twist his vision. The line between right and wrong blurred. Power, once a means to an end, became the ultimate goal. He shared the prophecy with Albus, seeking validation, confirmation of his destiny. Albus, ever the voice of reason, urged caution. He saw the potential for darkness in the prophecy's words, the danger of unchecked ambition. But Gellert, blinded by his conviction, refused to listen. He was certain of his path, certain of his righteousness. The seed of darkness, once a mere speck, began to take root, nourished by his unwavering belief in his own destiny. The more Gellert fixated on the prophecy, the more his vision for the future diverged from Albus's. His dream of a world where magic reigned supreme transformed into a desire for domination. Gone was the idealistic notion of coexistence. In its place grew a chilling conviction that wizards under his rule would dictate the terms of the new world. His charisma, once warm and inviting, sharpened into a tool for manipulation. He spoke of liberation, of shattering the old ways, but his words now carried a chilling undercurrent of control. He envisioned a world where muggles deemed inferior would be subjugated, forced to bow before the might of magic. Albus, horrified by this transformation, tried to reason with his friend. He reminded Gellert of their shared ideals, of the importance of compassion and understanding, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. Gellert, consumed by his own righteousness, dismissed Albus's concerns as weakness. He truly believed that his path, however ruthless, was for the greater good. The darkness that had been slowly engulfing him now threatened to consume everything in its path.